Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with the Crestone Energy Fair volunteer team. They're all millionaires in my eyes, but most of them live in mud huts. No, now actually we're coming to you live from Nick's upstairs palatial pad in downtown Crestone, where he has large tropical plants, which are helping cleanse the inner oxygen there for the large group of people he has sitting on that couch. And welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Diamond.
So we got 32 days till the Crestone Energy Fair. Am I right?
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah. So if you're listening and you think that this is just a bunch of dejunked topics we're talking about, it's all related. Like the natural plasters that Lydia was just talking about, they replace all the toxic, cheap plasters that we're using now. And natural building that Eric is bringing in new people to talk about. They not only replace materials that cost too much money because wood is overpriced, but they reorient houses. They use, solar gain. We use extra R value. We use position. We use airflow to change the dynamics. The house that I built that's right in front of me here on the other side of this R60 wall with R90 ceilings, you could heat with a match. A single fart will heat the house. and then if that doesn't work, there is a 3,000 square foot dual purpose greenhouse connected to the front that you can pump in energy from. It's not an Earthship design. It is completely different from that because it works. Every single part works because it's independent. It's not a big picture thing that, oh, you're going to do all this great stuff in your Earthship. The Earthship's a great design. It needs upgrades, and they've been upgrading it for decades. But my design is stick frame. It doesn't require pounding things. And it uses 50% recycled products in my house. So you don't have to go 100% crazy and make your house out of trash and poop and bottles. You can go somewhere in the middle. You can think about, go ahead, Eric.
I'm like chomping at the bit to explain some things for you here because I have two perfect segues into the guest speakers that I'm bringing to the Energy Fair this year that have to do with exactly what you're saying. First of all, you're right. You don't have to poop in a bucket to go off grid. There's an entire spectrum of freedom that exists with you in these alternative lifestyle choices, everything from tiny living, where with as little resources as possible, trying to meet the goal of that sovereignty of just being able to take care of your own human needs.
But pooping in a bucket is very satisfying.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Most people aren't even educated about it. Like most people don't know about, there's a lot of people, there's a spectrum of education that's necessary. Like I have two people who have both been through all of it, built their own houses, started companies, ran education programs, two people who are super integral with the Earthship biotexture movement. Mike Reynolds would have never been famous if it weren't for Kirsten Jacobson and the work that she did at that company. And so there's a lot of respect that I have for her, and her new education platform she's putting out has basically everything from the beginning intro level information that people need to just even be, given. That information needs to be given out with a low price point so that people who are like, oh, maybe, I do want to go and build a straw bale or I want to make an Earthship or something. As soon as they get into the what is it called? The off-grid jumpstart course that she created, they can answer questionnaires and figure out, oh, well, actually with my budget or with my lifestyle or with my this or with these needs, this doesn't make sense for me. For a lot of people, Earthships does not make sense. And for a lot of people, all these other options are available.
Now,
you guys really hit it off.
We're Virgos, 29th, 28th. Let's go. Birthday weekend.
I think that I think everybody should come to the Crestone Energy Fair because you are not going to find a group of more authentic people, I think, on the planet. And you have the opportunity to expand your knowledge. And if you're even a little bit curious about moving off grid and seeing what that might be like and building a house, this is a great place to get a ton of information for free about how to do that and talk to a lot of experienced people about how they're living their lives. And if you're the kind of person that wants to be an active creator of your life, I think this is going to have a lot of resources for you.
Awesome. Yeah, do it. Eric, final word.
I forgot to mention the home tours. The home tours is an awesome thing, and you can only get them here in Crestone. So even though there's going to be awesome coverage where we're going to release videos from the fair, for everyone to see some of the natural building demos and things like that, the home tours you can only experience in person yourself. You have to sign up beforehand. There's limited spots and they're on a schedule, but these are some of the most mind-blowing homes in the world and you need to see them.
Yeah, and I can confirm, like Leah and I come to Crestone and we get Airbnbs, and that's a home tour in itself because a lot of them are really kooky. And then when you're there in town, you just walk around, and then you're doing your own home tour without going in. Some of the craziest structures I've ever seen, and they're occupied. This is not a joke. It's not a fantasy. It's not a fairy tale. These fairy tale homes that are built by people using natural building techniques are being occupied, they're being lived in, and they're being loved. And they are functional, they're organic. And when you're inside, they make you feel like no other house you could ever feel in. There's not like square corners and all this dumb stuff. It is a different way of life. And if you're interested in it, we implore you to come to the Crestone Energy Fair. And some of the greatest moments of my life have been there when I meet the little old lady and I give her like an eighth of cannabis and she has no money. And it's like the greatest thing that ever happened in the world. And she didn't even know she was coming to the fair that day. I mean, these are the miracles that happen at the Crestone Energy Fair. And I thank you all guys for joining us. It's been a pleasure. And we're going to do one more of these, right?
Yep.
Yeah, one more.
Right before.
Do we know when it's happening?
Not yet. We'll figure it out. Probably right before,
Yes.
the week before, right?
We had it scheduled.
Do we? Okay.
I think it was.
Yeah, so
August.
start planning for the Crestone Energy Fair. Gas prices are high, right? And this is one place you can almost take a dirt nap for free anywhere. Police aren't going to arrest you. And then there's like food. People are giving out food. There's cheap food. Do we do the pancake breakfast at this?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so get there early and help volunteer. And guess what? You eat for free. So if you're looking for an event where you can participate and be part of the team and you don't have a lot of money, all you have to do is get there. I promise you, I will put you up. I will provide for you. And so are all the people that are looking at you right now on the screen. We will do whatever it is in our power to get you a place to stay and be comfortable and have a great time. All you got to do is come and help out, period.
Yep. That's right.
Mhm.
Give us a hand. We'll help you out for sure. Thanks, Simon.
Go to our
Yeah,
website for all the information.
CrestoneEnergyFair.org.
You can see all the different ways you can join us.
Yeah, become a sponsor, become a volunteer, become an awesome human, and come to the Crestone Energy Fair. Be safe. We love you.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks,
Do
Diamond.
it, Lisa. Go, no.
No. Oh, is that my turn?